Here we are, facing a highly controversial decision made by the UK government to ban foreign students from bringing their families unless they are enrolled in high-value degree courses. The decision, which claims to be in the best interest of British citizens, has raised a whirlwind of debates and concerns among international students and educational institutions worldwide. This bold move provides a reflection of how the realm of education is becoming intertwined with broader legal and political issues, signaling the dawn of a new era. The United Kingdom, long regarded as a hub of high-quality education, is now at the center of global discourse. The move to bar foreign students from living with their families in the UK unless they are pursuing high-value courses has sparked widespread disappointment and fear. This decision could act as a deterrent to prospective students and ultimately reduce the contribution of foreign students to the UK economy. It's imperative to understand the contexts that have motivated the UK government to implement such a contentious policy. Ostensibly to deter educational migrants from exploiting loose immigration regulations, the new directive aims to reinforce the country's border security while prioritizing economically beneficial courses. This newly imposed constraint not only raises questions about the UK's commitment to international education cooperation, but also its handling of underlying issues. Key criticisms focus on the discriminatory nature of such a policy, which appears to segregate students based on their chosen fields of study and erode the reputation of the UK's inclusive education system. Considering that the UK's tertiary education sector is built on the back of its ability to attract international students, there's constant debate on the long-term implications of enforcing such regulations. American and Australian models, which levy no such restrictions on student-family cohesion, could indeed feel the ripple effects of this controversial policy. The UK's higher education institutions often pride themselves on diversity. Indeed, most unis habitually feature global student populations, promoting cultural exchange and international perspectives. This policy, however, could tarnish that reputation, leading to the gradual homogenization of the UK's international student community. The situation is also complicated by the potential economic impact on the UK. International students contribute billions of pounds each year to the UK's education sector, warranting a careful balance between wanting high-value courses and the undeniable economic benefits of a diverse student population. The ban, however, is not entirely without rationale. By channeling resources into high-skill and high-value courses, the UK is looking to stay competitive in the global job marketplace. In today's rapidly evolving economy, there's a greater demand for jobs in various high-tech and high-skill areas. By restricting family visas to high-value students, the UK may have an eye on addressing post-study work opportunities as well. One cannot ignore the potential socio-cultural shifts that this policy could trigger. The traditional student experience of forging friendships, both local and international, exchanging ideas and challenging social norms is fostered in a rich, diverse environment. The forced isolation of students could hamstring this evolution of thought and culture. The backlash to the policy on the domestic front is also notable. Cases have emerged of politically active students and vocal organizations expressing discontent with the government's approach to education. The public sphere in the UK is being agitated by this topic, sparking debates and forum discussions on the essential elements of higher education and what they should entail. Meanwhile, there's a growing worry in the global academic community about the trend towards enforcing such nationalistic regulations. Initiatives like promoting academic exchange, igniting interest in international problems and fostering collaboration between scholars have seen a significant setback with the UK's tough immigration stance. The ultimate impact of such a policy will take years to measure. Like all policies, there will be those who benefit and those who lose. But the desired outcome is, of course, to curate a system that is mutually beneficial, one that welcomes all and ensures long-term growth in quality education. It's those students, weighing their options, hoping to find an education that can open doors and provide exceptional learning opportunities, that need to be heard. The notion of learning and living across cultures is an intrinsic part of modern education, one that ignites a passion for progression and unity. This recent disruption in the UK could turn the global attention elsewhere. Other countries may emerge as new hubs of academic excellence and attract the brightest minds from around the world. If the UK turns inward, there may be others that are prepared to welcome its loss as their gain. However, as norms continue to evolve, and the requirement for specific skilled labor grows, international students will continue to seek avenues for high-quality education. The vision for a borderless education system, though a long way away, is still the end goal for many developing educational hubs. Likewise, the individuals employed within the UK's higher education and immigration sector will look to shape the narrative surrounding this policy. Their remit will focus on how these new regulations can be implemented with compassion, understanding and fairness, allowing the UK to maintain its reputation as a global leader in education. The paramount role of the media in shaping the narrative on immigration policies, especially in the context of education, cannot be understated. Journalists will need to probe and report on the varying perspectives and impact of these policies, ensuring the country is fully informed about this critical issue. It's crucial that, in these turbulent times, the enduring power of education, research, and partnerships between countries remains at the forefront. The UK will need to re-establish itself as a paragon of international openness and cooperation, ensuring that regulation does not come at the cost of its once-celebrated inclusivity and diversity. Meanwhile, the youth of today, the prospective students, are watching these developments closely. The decision-makers' call is clear: the future of international education must be shaped to serve, enrich, and unite the global community. The question now is, can these seemingly divergent aims be reconciled for collective benefit? At the end of the day, it's always the innocent who bear the brunt of such policy alterations. The resounding concern here should be the experience and well-being of the students. It should never be just about high-value and low-value students, but rather the intrinsic value of every person seeking an educational springboard. The symbol of strength, unity, and diversity the UK strives to be is truly a reflection of its global student community. The flutter of national flags outside historical academic institutions is a testament to the multitude of cultures that coexist within their confines. And it is this spirit of unity and diversity that the UK must protect and nurture to remain a beacon of global education. Amidst the chaos and criticism, it's vital that landmarks within the UK's educational sector remains unwavering. Fierce debates, robust policy clashes, and tectonic shifts redefining global panorama are the hallmarks of progress we cannot afford to ignore. The complexity of the issue, its implications, and the emotions it invokes makes it an arduous task to unscramble. However, as powerful indicators of global progress and repositories of knowledge, educational institutions in the UK must take the lead in redefining the paradigms that govern student-family relationships, while the entire global academic community remains in solidarity with its UK counterparts to illuminate a path forward. The prospects of a global education are not a distant dream. Tackling polarizing policies such as these should be seen as stepping stones on the path toward achieving a truly inclusive educational environment. The deliberations will continue, the debates will get more intense, but it's the hope for a better, fairer and more balanced education system that'll keep the pipes warm. And it's this shared hope that'll chart the direction for the UK and the global education community. As we all navigate this intricate web of decisions, challenges, and hopes, one thing is certain: education as a catalyst for change is not to be undervalued. No matter what policies are in place, real knowledge and deep understanding eventually prevail, reshaping the landscapes of society, nation, and world. Every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. The UK stands at a critical juncture in its educational history where making the right choice could chart a golden era in global education. The question we're leaving you with today is, will they rise to the occasion?